Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit the ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Greetings everybody, guys. Let's keep up with our gold analysis. So currently on the gold market we have really very interesting setup. So you will see, when you will see it, you understand why I'm talking like that. On a daily we do not have something really new. On a weekly report we talked about the head and shoulders pattern, and to keep it valid, market should hold below the C point. So this is an invalidation point for a short-term bearish setup. A lot of time we have dedicated to analysis of the fundamental background on the gold market, and we come to conclusion that indeed it could happen so that currently we stand in our long expected retracement. So because when my market starts to hit the major monthly targets around 1530, we start to talk about it. So that was the first time when this has happened. And currently we're just watching what the shape this retracement will take. So actually we have two possible ways. So market could proceed with this downward action that already has started, or it could form first another minor top around 1570, because we have minor XLP target, and depending on the fundamental background, maybe it will have direct relation to what Jerome Powell will tell tomorrow. Market could form first another top and then starts retracement down. So that will be the shape of the double repo sell on the weekly chart. So that's two moments that we talked about in the weekly report. But today, this is a bit extended view, but today it's very interesting what's going on the intraday chart. That's also important. So on the daily, by far, we don't have big changes. Head and shoulders is valid, ABCD pattern is valid. Here is an validation point, and we're watching for a possible OP reaching around 1450, 1460. Currently, based on the picture that we have right now, this is the target that we will keep an eye on, because trend stands bearish, price action is bearish, and we just watch for this target to be hit. Also, we do not exclude the hawkish surprises bearish for gold by the Jerome Powell speech tomorrow. It's really, situation is ready to make it a bit tighter, so not to follow the expectations of the markets every time, but keep with the own Fed policy. That's the interest of the Fed. Right now it's a bit different compared to the markets. Markets wants to get the free and cheap money to continue rally on the stock market, but Fed needs to support the economy, and too aggressive rate cut could trigger the inflation, which is right now shows the moderate pace. It's not really very strong, but still it is growing. And my suspicion is that tomorrow we still should hear something more strict comments from the Jerome Powell. So we will see. Now, why I'm talking about the very interesting situation? Take a look what we have on the 4-hour time frame chart. On the 4-hour time frame chart, we talked about this ABCD pattern, OP target 1473, and take a look. This is the butterfly pattern that also has extension right to this target. It's weekly pivot support one stands here. Yesterday, market had shown the gap up open. As you know, it's Aramco attack in Saudi Arabia, so it destroyed the half of the capacity of this oil refinery, and that was the corresponding reaction on the gold market. And we said early in the morning, I posted on the forum that I wonder whether this will be a good chance to go short, because market has opened precisely at the 618 resistance that we have specified in our weekly report. We said it should be either 30% or this confidence resistance. And indeed, as you can see, once market has opened here, this was emotional reaction, market drift lower. So currently, if you have followed our suggestion and taken the short position, currently you should do nothing, just move your stops to the break even and see what will happen. Because currently we are not sure that market will continue downward action immediately. So it could be some surprise from the gold. Gap stands still open. It hasn't been closed totally. So you can see still some distance exists from these lows to the price open here or close here. So as gap is unfilled. Currently, this price behavior is not the same kind as this one. So we see a bit heavy, choppy price action. It means suggests that probably this could be retracement, which means leads us to conclusion that we could get another leg up before real downward action will start. That's why I plan here the top of the right wing of the butterfly at the point around 1520. Here is how situation could develop. Take a look. With this upward gap, we've got bullish reversal swing. So that was previous swing down, market totally erased it and reached the new top compared to this one. This is bullish reversal swing. Usually bullish reversal swings have the continuation. And in general, overall price action here, as you can see, shows some tightening action. This reminds us the wedge pattern, which is also potentially bullish. That means that we can't exclude the chance that we will get this A, B, C bottom, D patterns. OP stands at 1520. That in turn will give us regardless triple to sell, bearish pattern on the weekly chart and the top of the potential butterfly here. Of course, if market will not break it up and will not erase the overall bearish context at all, if it will climb above the 1525. In this case, it will be above the right top of the above the top of the right arm on the daily. That's changes the picture drastically. But currently we're just watching for possible progress with the bearish setup, and we can't exclude that this will be another leg up before downward reversal. The price action that we see right now gives a hint on that's really possible. It's too slow action, definitely not this kind, no signs of thrust, the kind of the A, B, C, top, D action, this wedge pattern narrowing consolidation, which suggests a possible breakout. So if you do not have short positions currently, don't be hurried with taking it. Wait for clarity around this situation. If market somehow will drop lower, close the gap, starting drifting right to the A point, it will mean that indeed we're ready to go down. But until this situation holds with this possible ABC reaction up, sit on the hands and wait for clarity. Those who already have shorts somewhere around our 618 resistance where market has opened yesterday, well, you should do nothing because we in general were correct. Indeed, market is drifting lower, closing the gap. That was indeed good point for taking the short position. You just protect your position with the break-even stop and see what will happen, because chances on the real downward continuation here exist as well, and you're already possessed on the market. So this you have very good situation right now. So that's our view on the gold, and let's see what the progress we will get here.